What's up, my peeps? Back here once again. Hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. And tonight, as always, for DHS, we're here to review a movie I've actually never seen before until tonight. Black Friday, starring Bruce frickin' Campbell, Michael J. White, and I forget the other guy's name, but he's in the Chucky and Idle Hands. And as always, I got my co-host, Scarpab, this punk-ass motherfucker.
And when I interrupted your dinner, how's everybody going? Happy Thanksgiving! Devin Sawa is the dude from Chucky that you're looking for. Yes.
And we got my boy, B Money.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, or I guess happy Black Friday or Black Saturday.
Right. Or Green Friday.
Green Friday.
Black Weekend.
Yeah. Black Friday is racist.
But yeah, first time watch for me on this. I'm guessing it's first time watch for all of you guys as well. So that's very unique. We usually anything we review, I've at least seen once. Yeah. It's very.
I didn't even hear about this movie. I never even knew it came out.
Yeah, I think it came out like 2 years ago and
21, I think.
21.
Well, yeah, amazingly enough, I went because I knew nothing. I didn't know nothing about this movie. So I pulled out my trusty phone. I went up. I hear this thing called Wikipedia, where if you're not really sure about facts and stuff, you don't really know about movies and shit, you go up on Wikipedia and you can look shit up. It really helped me out. Usually I don't need to use it, but this time I did, and it told me the year this came out in 21. This was the 7th most pirated movie worldwide on the internet for a week after it came out.
Jesus, wow.
That's the biggest fact about the movie I found.
Shit. Yeah, I don't think I ever used Wikipedia, bro.
No, I never do. I mean, but it's nice to have there as a backup in case you don't know nothing.
Yeah. Once in a while, I think I'll look that up for an actor or something, but.
And sometimes Wikipedia can be wrong because other people.
Yeah, you can go edit. I'm gonna go change it to the 15th most pirated movie.
That's why I would never stake my, anything I do on Wikipedia. I always do have a backup.
Yeah, you think all that shit is fact checked, but it's not.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have it kind of in your heart because if you don't have it in your heart, having it on Wikipedia can help you.
Yeah,
it's the way it is.
Yeah,
but this movie was. I enjoyed it. Again, it's hard because I just like a week ago saw the best. This movie, the best fucking Thanksgiving, the best Black Friday interpretation on film that I think has come ever. So this had to do a lot, and unfortunately,
obviously we know that this is a very low budget movie.
It's a fun little movie, it's fun little and good the prosthetics.
Yeah, I had like no expectations for this. That's why it took me so long to watch this, but I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would because I thought I was surprised that Bruce Campbell actually survived like the entire movie. First off,
I didn't think that was going to happen
he
at all.
said that he'd probably be in it for 5 minutes, if that, and he was actually in it for a long. So I gotta commend him for that. At least they didn't pull
he earned that paycheck.
Yeah, and it says that Seth Green is in this as well as
he plays a Ghidorah guy. Yeah, he's probably got cut.
But I thought the practical effects in this were actually really cool. And I thought the idea, because this obviously came out around COVID, after COVID. So you see people are very hygienic with some shit. And, you know what I mean? It's like it's a alien type virus, and it's got
it's an homage.
Reminiscence of the
Blob.
The Blob, the Thing. So I appreciate
and even at the end, they had a little mist thrown in there just for good measure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously this isn't, like no knock out of the park. This isn't no Thanksgiving from Eli Roth. That's for damn sure. But I had a bit of fun with it. This is one I would definitely, if I could find this on Blu-ray for like $5, I'd pick it up. Maybe like $8, I'd pick it up just to watch every couple years around this time of year, because we know there's not many Thanksgiving type horror movies. We got Blood Bridge, we got now Thanksgiving, and this is definitely, obviously they talk about it's on the night of Thanksgiving going into Black Friday. Kind of like the in between. So it kind of works out both. And if you're a Bruce Campbell fan, I think that this is actually a fun one. It's not bad. I thought the practical effects and how the zombies looked were fucking sweet, though. You cannot deny that.
The effects are great. I think in this instance, this movie just because it
could have been better though.
Because it got let down by the script. There's not enough interesting stuff in the middle of this movie.
Yeah,
and then there's some tone shit where they're not quite sure. Is this a comedy or are we talking real feelings and stuff in the break room as they try to get like this merge between like Employee of the Month and the Blob and stuff. But there was those scenes and some of the scenes and the dialogue just was terrible. It was let down by the script.
Gives a shit about Employee of the Month.
Yeah. But the practical effects and everything was okay. I just thought it was let down by its.
You even get a little kaiju monster action at the end.
Yeah, as I said, like a mist where they go out and they're driving the car and you see the monsters in the distance trashing everything.
No, I'm talking about the big ass monster.
Yeah, the one at the end. Yeah, but there's like a bunch of them. Because do you notice
they're in all different retail stores?
They were all coming out of the retail stores in different areas. Yeah. So, but it was all right.
Well, nobody asked you what you thought of it yet. But yeah, Perry, I know this was your first time as well. What did you think about it, brother?
I thought it was fun. I would have liked it if the whole pink blob monster, if they would have just cut that bit and just took all that money and put it into the actual staging of the store, because it didn't really feel like a toy store like that. Like it didn't have that feeling that like that set. It was almost like a Dollar General version of a fucking toy store.
Yeah,
and it was like, come on, like
Toys R Us, baby.
Yeah, and then at the end you see this giant monster, and he's got like 2 different heads. He's got an eye over here, an arm over here. But the whole time we see him in the story, he's just like a pink cloud. And it seemed silly the way they were.
Well, suppose they said he absorbed all the people, but there was just a weird mishmash of like.
It didn't know what they wanted, like
with a zombie movie and
space stuff.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, I wish they would have just kept it with like space aliens, because the creatures look crazy. Their teeth looked insane. The way their
That's
bodies were changing, I thought they did a really good job
And
with that.
bring more Black Friday
Like-
shit into it too, because they had that one woman who became the blob monster.
the
The
white
granny?
thing coming, like,
The
out of
granny.
their mouth too was sweet.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah, that white stuff
And
that
then it
came out.
goes through the like girl's neck and just spits right
Yeah.
out. I was like, that shit. I was like really hyped for this movie. Honestly,
You can tell though, Michael Jai White, he clocked out early though.
They did him an injustice in this film. Like,
Yeah,
if
he
anyone's
does
gonna
ask him.
survive,
It
bro,
would be him.
dude,
It's gotta
I
be
was gonna
him,
say,
bro.
Like that's where some of the things where it's like he should have been kicking ass and taking
Yeah.
names in this shit, bro. Like they,
and he was so badass, and then they're just like, let's get boring.
yeah, that's what I like with
What?
the script, bro.
You know
They-
what this? You know what this movie
Really?
reminded me of? I don't know if any of you guys watched that show when it was on TV, Superstore.
I
Uh,
heard of it. Yeah,
Superstore was by the guy who did Community. It was like all in like a fake Walmart. This reminded me like that Superstore comedy, just with some horror shit thrown in. You know,
I mean, that shit was gnarly.
yeah.
shit.
Monster
Dylan, you got
was
pictures,
crazy.
man.
Oh, that was
I
Emmett.
got
That was Emmett.
pictures.
That was
I
Emmett.
got pictures, baby.
Yo, rest in peace, Emmett.
You
bro.
don't
His
you don't
first
know
and
how
last
much
day.
this enhances the whole presentation.
Dude,
Pictures.
oh, my pictures are awesome.
Yeah,
it
you
was-
practically know nothing as long as you got pictures.
He worked at that store for only a few hours.
He got fucked up, bro.
Oh yeah, he got the shit under that stick.
And this was
Oh.
also a pretty low key Bruce Campbell thing too. They should have played him up more.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Although the role he had, I thought he did a pretty good job
Yeah.
being like that. That's what I think this movie nailed, was the aspect of working in retail and how
Yeah,
shit
for
it is and how shit they treat you.
Right.
But between the working hours, like, oh, it's 6 to 6, like between the, oh, well, we're not going to get your bonuses, and then after this busy ass season, and then we're going to do layoffs. It's just like, dude, what a clusterfuck.
You're gonna get your we promised your bonuses the last 3 months. No, you're not gonna get your bonus.
Yeah, like,
And you're
like-
not getting paid breaks. You're working 15-hour shifts.
And-
You're not gonna get overtime. You guys are fucked, basically.
and some of
You
you
know,
guys are going to lose your job in a couple
Well,
months.
where
Yeah,
I think
right.
they also missed the boat is they should have had a little bit more build-up time for this whole thing to happen. It's like have them working in the store doing Black Friday shit and have the monsters slowly come out
Sure.
instead of just putting them all in the back room and
Yeah,
let
you,
them.
you see,
go
like
at
this
it.
ending, this right
Yeah.
here, like the monster should be on fire. Like he's just chilling in a bath of flames,
Right.
which I don't understand that, because the monsters die so easy in this film. Like the easiest ways you could kill these things, they're like dying left and right. But this guy's just chilling in a bath of flames
Yeah.
for the longest time. Like, what?
Yeah. I got fucking pictures, bitch.
Pictures, man. It really makes a difference.
You ain't fucking
What up,
lying.
Gio?
But yeah, man, I was glad though that Bruce Campbell was at least in it longer, because Devin Sawa wasn't that great in it, honestly.
No, he wasn't.
No.
And I actually always enjoy him for the most part. I loved him as Idle Hands. I think he's been great in the 3 seasons of Chucky, which they actually did a little teaser of Chucky. Someone's watching Chucky. What was that?
I think it was the seed. No, not the seed.
Curse.
It was
Curse of Chucky.
the curse. Yeah.
Yeah.
With that chick that gets her
But
fucking
first I
eyes
was like,
stabbed.
is that I thought they were showing the TV show for a split second. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that was a Curse, the one where they first introduced the
Yeah.
Dorf in the wheelchair, and they were showing her sister.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really commend how the practical effects were, which were actually done by Robert Kurtzman, so it makes complete sense why the practical effects came out so well. And Robert Kurtzman, if you don't know, is part of K&B. He's one of the big three, Robert Kurtzman, Greg Nicotero, and Howard Berger. So I mean, he did the special makeup effects and creature design. So when I saw that, I was like, damn, bro, I felt like if they'd have got this script right, man, this could have been actually really fucking awesome, dude. I still really enjoyed it for the most part, but there was a lot of like in between stuff where I was just like, come on.
Yeah, no, like,
What's
can
going
we
on?
get on with this?
Yeah, like come on, let's get into some killing. Like
Yeah, that whole area where they're going back and forth, and he's like saying you're a bad father and stuff. Man, they could have cut all that shit out.
like I wanted to just see, but like this should have turned into some like Walking Dead type.
Fighting monsters.
Fox is just like fucking shit up, bro. Like they start taking stuff in the toy store and like creating weapons, you know, MacGyvering shit together.
Yeah, you expected more than what this movie wanted to
Just
be.
going
though,
all
I
out. I almost feel like that they put all their money into that ending with
Yeah.
the kaiju monster.
Yeah.
I didn't need that. I'd have been fine.
Dude,
if it
they
just
had the Xboxes. Imagine you take an Xbox and you just fucking kill someone with it. Like that'd be crazy, bro. You know?
there was definitely some things they could have definitely really went all out with, and
Yeah.
I think they kind of used their money in some of the wrong places. And maybe they put a lot of money into Bruce Campbell to get him the entire movie, and you know they honestly, I'd have been fine if he was in this only half of the movie too, because or maybe like 2/3, because the way he goes out too kind of
That's
pissed me off.
horrible.
Where
Yeah, he just kills himself, jumps in the fucking
Just
thing.
commit suicide for no reason.
he's like has this nice speech about everything, and then like they're like, well, what happened to that? And he's like, well, I changed my mind. You know what I mean? But I mean, I thought there
Yeah,
was
between him and Michael Jai White, they really did both characters bad.
yeah, this is a citizen's arrest, motherfucker. You're going to jail.
Bro, they built him up the whole movie to be this major asshole manager, and then he
Yeah.
dies in like the wackest way, dude. He
They
gets
try to
flicked.
like redeem him to be like, oh,
Yeah, they tried. Like what?
this
No
is all
way.
he had, and that you know he didn't mean to be an asshole, but that like the store became all he has because he doesn't have a family. Because he kind of throws that out there where he's like, well, at least you had have a family to, you know, have a Thanksgiving with. He's like, this is like all I have, and then he like turns it into like, these co-workers are like my family and shit. And I was just like, it just ain't playing out.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
I mean, it just turned a little corny where
And the lead kid,
kept him an asshole because he plays a good asshole, you know?
Yeah.
the lead kid was terrible in this too. I didn't like him at all.
Which one?
The lead kid, the main kid.
The one who want to be employee of the month.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
it the one that like was he's like doing the germ freak, the German
Right.
freak,
Yeah,
like
he was on the register, and then he's like, "Hey, get
Yeah.
off register
Yeah.
and go clean that shit up."
yeah, he's like there's jam in the keyboard. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was-
that's
it was-
fucking. That's working retail for you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know. It was-
that's Ryan Lee, which I don't know him from anything.
I think this movie needed a little more action and a little more laughs. And if it had that, it would have been perfect.
yeah, definitely more.
It was all right for what it was. It was all right.
Yeah, if this would have went like full on like Tucker and Dale versus or you know against Evil, then I'd have been like, this is fucking sick. I still had a good time with it though. Don't get me wrong. I still definitely had a good time, and I was really because I had no expectations for this. This is why I took like a couple years to watch this because I just had no expectations for it. I was like, Bruce Campbell's gonna die instantly. This is probably Devin Sawa's movie.
Listen, when it came, I even realized this was a movie. I thought this was like a sci-fi movie because the poster and everything for this looks like a sci-fi movie, like a Asylum movie or yeah. So it just doesn't look like it's a theatrical film.
Oh, I never thought it was a silent movie.
Asylum. Yeah, the Asylum. The guys who do like Z Nation and all those cheap knockoff films, Crocodile versus Grockosaurus and shit like that.
Yeah, no, this gave me more like straight to Shutter vibes, if anything.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I throughout the beginning of the movie, I thought we were gonna see White and Campbell become like the leaders, you know, like he's gonna be the ultimate manager and lead them out, and this guy's gonna be making weapons for everybody, and they're gonna be like, and then they killed the one guy. I was just like, what the fuck?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you probably wouldn't have paid him, but if you get like Jai White and Campbell, why do you even want to? Those should be your two main kids, like you just said.
Yeah,
and,
you can kill everybody else off.
Get rid of those other kids. You don't need them.
It looks like the guy that directed it, Casey Tebow. This is like really one of his first movies. It looked like he did something called Barely Legal and Happy Birthday. But
Barely Legal sounds pretty good.
The best of his movies are all like concert movies, like Black Veil Brides, Live in Los Angeles, Steven Tyler, Out on a Limb. It looks like he does a lot, like Aerosmith, Tech Nine, like all these like concert movies.
Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah, I love that song. Barely legal is barely legal is about weed.
Oh shit! Fuck it then.
What's Happy Birthday about?
One coming out that list.
Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish they would have shown more of the actual kills. Like we get the guy smoking a cigarette in the beginning and
Yeah.
he just dies. You know, we don't really we see the cigarette drop, you know. We get the manager and he gets flicked and we don't really like imagine he got flicked and you see like his body just like explode in the air as he's being thrown.
Yeah.
You know,
And
like
the guy that wrote this, man, has like nothing. Andy Griskafiak or some shit.
I can see why.
This is all he ever wrote. It said he did one episode of The Dreamers, which I have no idea.
And then he went away in shame. Said, "Fuck, I'll never do it again."
I've never heard of this. The Dreamers. I've never heard of that.
He's a dreamer.
Yeah, it's all the money thing. It's money and I think script. I mean, it was written badly, but
Yeah, like I said, my biggest claim to fame on this is the practical effects. I thought that was fucking. I really, no matter what, I fucking still thought that
there's
was.
some good stuff in between that with the characters.
Yeah.
There's some good, there's good
Yeah,
scenes and stuff.
There's some good comedy. I thought the beginning started off really strong. Honestly, I thought the first 30 minutes started really strong. Then once they open the store, that gets really good, and then it's like I'd say like 45, 50 minutes in, I was like, okay, this is actually, I'm really impressed so far. Like, you know, still, but like, okay, I know what I'm watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, no movie should ever be just classified dog shit. You know what I mean? I would never come out here and say this movie's dog shit without explaining what is bad or good about it. Every movie has at least something good in it, or at least worth talking about. So, you know, this movie, it was kind of meh, it's definitely watchable.
Sure.
You know, but it's worth talking about because there's some good stuff in it.
Yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, that the practical effects were just fucking balls out awesome, and they really impressed me. I thought the first 50 minutes were really strong. It's just some of that in between when they're just doing all this talking and just kind of like random shit. Like, I'm going to go to the washroom. You know what I mean? It's like, man, we should be fucking killing zombies right now.
Yeah.
You know
you two banged. Oh yeah, we had a date. Who fucking cares?
Heavy.
You know what I mean? That dialogue just sunk the movie. That middle section, I think, sunk the film a little bit.
Billy, what up, chill out? And two guns, Steven and Kevin.
Trolls. I never watched. Oh, which Trolls? There's been so many Trolls. You're talking the movie Trolls that's out there now, the little Trolls, or Trolls, the old Troll. There's a Norwegian Troll. There's so many.
The movie Trolls is considered dog crap. I think. Are you talking about the animated movie?
That's what I mean. There's so many Troll movies out there. How do you know which one is which?
Or Troll 2.
Troll Hunter, Troll. I don't know.
Yeah.
The old 80s movie Troll was. I don't remember that. It was all right.
The OG Trolls.
OG Trolls.
I have no clue what you're talking
Which
about.
is better between that one or this one? Probably that old.
Oh, that's Troll. That's Troll 2, where the guy said no.
Oh.
That's Troll 2. That's the worst movie ever.
Troll 2 is a cult classic.
I love Troll. I actually really love Troll, the first one. I love that movie. That one's directed by
Steven Spielberg, wasn't it?
No. The guy that did the practical effect for a lot of fucking full moon movies.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael Moraity's in that one. John Carl Buechler. He did that first one.
That sounds like a murderer. You know, they always have 3 names.
John Carl Buechler. He's the one who designed.
I could easily see a news story come up and tell me John Claude Buechler just wiped out 40
John
people.
Carl Buechler.
Him too. Then I don't know.
They're all killers.
Do you not know who the fuck John Carl Buechler is, motherfucker?
I don't know who he is. No. Hold on. Let me go Wikipedia.
Don't fucking motherfucker.
I'm gonna break out Wikipedia. I'm gonna find out who that motherfucker is.
Yeah, you should.
And then maybe I'll do a video on it. Who knows?
Blacking ass motherfucker. You don't know shit about
shit.
shit.
Hospitality.
So what are we all saying about this movie? Can I tell you what this movie I think means?
Go ahead.
Well, it looks at retail from a kind of a employee standpoint, but in the end, it just means that those big ladies that come at you have saggy tits at the end or something. I don't know.
That was weird that they flashed back to her. Like, we want you to know that it was her.
She actually had the biggest part in the whole movie. They had grandma written up here and scary. No, yeah, it's I think it did work out. I think Perry's absolutely right. I think the whole retail, and you said too, Dylan, the whole retail part of this got nailed. I mean, the whole thing where they're firing him and not giving him the bonus, all that part of the movie's done great. You know, if they had thrown some more monster shit into it, I think that would have helped.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole retail aspect of it I thought was good.
I'm sure the guy who wrote this was in retail.
Well, I mean, everybody did retail at one point in their lives.
Exactly.
Dude, when they were taking off their name tags, saying how long they were there and how they I got trapped here, you know, like, oh, you're stuck in high school. Like, they were speaking as if they were like, this is how employees in a retail store wish they could speak to one another, you know? But they don't. They bottle it up.
If they had to put a little more money into this, I really think like that alien parasite could have like went for something, man. I really enjoyed like the practical effects with this and what they did, because this could have got a sequel, honestly, where, you know what I mean, like this is like some fucking aliens take over, you know what I mean, where it's happening in all these stores. And I thought that like,
see, what I would have done is
pretty fucking sweet.
I would have had all those like proto zombies outside and all that coming in. I would have saved all that money on that makeup and just maybe made 2 or 3 of those blob things, parasites, to go after the people, and forget about the whole Night of the Living Dead look on everybody else, because that really didn't work anyways, you know.
Well, it just didn't make sense. Like, they were in a truck and they were able to punch in the side panels of the truck to try to get inside, but they can't break the glass in the front.
Right.
Like, what, dude? You know, but like what Dylan was saying, like how they could set up a sequel. Absolutely. The way you see the monster at the end in the other retail store, like part 2 can be them leaving to try to see if he could get to his wife and kids, and then do something to play on that, and all these other retail giants.
Well, that's why I said the end of the end of this movie is really the fucking Mist, where they all go out in the fucking station wagon at the end of the Mist, and the monsters all up there walking around.
Distance, yeah.
And that's I got that Mist vibe. And this came out after the Mist, right? Like 8-9 years after it. So big Mist vibe at the end of this movie.
They were a bit. Y'all went out Black Friday. There was nobody out, bro.
I didn't.
I was like, what's going on, dude? There was nobody out.
Everybody's just buying shit online.
Hey, one thing too, though, you gotta think about this shit now. That what these movies have done, like with this and the opening of Thanksgiving, like that's like a dying thing. That's not how it is anymore. And it never will be like that anymore.
Dude, people used to camp outside for fucking 2 days straight.
The stores definitely still get like, you know, you go in, but it is not anything like that.
No.
It used to really be fucking nuts, where the news would be like people getting trampled and all this.
Well, yeah, you haven't heard they used to do those, like all those fucking toys in the 90s, Cabbage Patch Kids and all that. They always had something somebody was looking for, and they don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
People buying that shit online,
but even still, the deals aren't that good.
No.
You know, like I was just like kind of blown away. I have this app on Amazon where you could see like the month before or 2 months before they freaking increase the price, and then Black Friday comes and they drop the price to normal price. I'm like, dude, no wonder why no one's buying this shit. You know, there's no real deals, man. I want 85% off. I want to punch someone's mom in the mouth to get that TV for $50.
There you go, or Waffle Iron.
Yeah, they don't do that shit no more, man.
No waffles for you, bitch. Yeah, that's what most people buy online. I mean, unless I have to go out to the store and I just so happen to be there already around this time, I might go around just to see what they got in store. Because sometimes you might, you know, like me and Scarpa had like the slip cover, so you might find something where like, oh, this store has the movie with the slip cover, so it's like, what? Might as well grab it instead of taking a risk where Amazon won't have it, you know.
Right. Let me say one more thing about this.
I don't really care about going
about this movie. I want to say one more thing. this movie, this holiday Black Sunday movie. What the hell are we watching? Black Friday, Black Sunday, Black Friday, whatever.
Green Friday.
Green Friday. This movie, if nothing else, has just intensified my feeling that it shows me, and I hope it shows you, how good fucking Eli Roth's Thanksgiving is. Because when you look at these other movies, and his movie Thanksgiving is built like a horror movie should be. It had that scene in the beginning. We went over all that. But, that movie successfully did what all these other Thanksgiving and holiday movies haven't been doing for a long time. And it just made me appreciate that movie even more when I think about movies like this, which are good but never make the leap to be great or extra good. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Which I do think they should make more Black Friday themed movies because that's a cool concept. Because you have a ton of people in a small area trying to get in.
You gotta go see fucking Thanksgiving because the whole opening scene is so
Was it
iconic.
a Black Friday bit? Oh damn.
It's so good. So you gotta go see it.
Yeah, that movie was so good, Perry. Yeah, that was a fucking sweet ass movie, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to go see
favorite,
Napoleon, dude.
favorite movie of the year, bro. What was the one you want to see? Oh, Thanksgiving was my favorite.
Yeah.
Napoleon, you said?
Yeah. Well, Joaquin.
Yeah. Did
that
you
was
see
really
that
cool.
Scarpad?
I didn't end up going that day. It was bad weather, and I'm gonna wait. I've heard it's a good movie, but there are some slower parts in the middle, and I know it'll be on Apple in January.
That's my one thing. I do.
But like a movie like that, I'm cool with some slow parts as long as it's building.
Oh yeah, I am too. Yeah, I have no problem. It's a war movie. So.
Yeah, which is why I want to see it on the big screen, because I want to see like these big explosions and shit.
Oh yeah, and from what I hear, Ridley did like mostly practical effects for all that stuff.
Cha-ching. Smart man, dude.
It's gonna look gorgeous when you see it. Like you're really gonna get barely any CGI, so it's gonna look all real, bro.
That's
like,
awesome.
Yeah, man. I really want. It's just tough to see those, like, because I didn't even see the Scorsese movie, Flowers of the Moon, and I love Scorsese, but that was an Apple movie too, so I was like, that'll probably be on.
Yeah, I can't leave my mom for like 4 or 5 hours to go see it. So
well, it's just you start dozing off, man. It doesn't matter if you got fucking somebody to fucking
do a couple bumps, you're fine.
Yeah.
Just wake up halfway through.
But Napoleon's like 2.5 hours. But also with the trailers, you gotta think you got 30 minutes of like trailers plus the movie. You're there for like
don't sleep on December 5th. Godzilla -1 is coming out.
That's what I was just gonna.
Got my tickets already.
Yeah, I might go this Wednesday, honestly, because they got early XD showings.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go Thursday. I'll be there for a show.
I was gonna go Thursday, but I gotta work, so I was like, maybe I'll go Wednesday, and then I don't gotta worry about being fucking exhausted after work, especially with the subtitles. So I can't afford to doze off for a minute or two and then wake back up. Like,
hey, will this Godzilla movie be on my top 10? It could. They say it's the most horrific horror aspect Godzilla movie in a long time, so maybe.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Did you see the trailer for that one yet, Perry?
Godzilla? No, I don't know anything about Godzilla.
Yeah. Bro, it looks fucking sweet.
They say, oh no, he's got to go. Go Godzilla.
It's supposed to be
all I know is it's Godzilla. That's it.
Gojira!
So I'm looking forward to that one. But when we do our top 10 of the year at the end of the year, this movie won't be on it. But there'll be some good movies like fucking Thanksgiving and Cobweb and a few of the other ones.
Dude, the Madam Web looks like dog shit.
Yeah, well, that's next year, I believe. But
Madam Web? What's Madam Web?
It's another Sony Spider-Man.
From Spider-Man?
Oh, really? I'm not a big Spider-Man dude. I've watched him.
I have a video, Who is Madam Web? And if you watch that video and then you watch the trailer, you think they're two completely different people.
Yeah, I believe it's
First off, even Marvel fucks it up and never gets it right, but Sony takes it multiple levels of not getting it right. At least Marvel's a little closer than what fucking Sony ends up,
Yeah, you definitely should, Billy. Sounds like a good idea.
I may think.
I mean, go back. You watched that first X-Men movie. Go look at Sabretooth in the first fucking X-Men movie. It's fucking embarrassing though. The makeup
Hey,
is
it's
horrible.
awesome though. I love it. It's got a charm. That first X-Men movie is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I remember seeing that in the theater. That shit was fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, I like them all, but the first two are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
Even the second one. I thought
Well, I'm talking about all in the classic series. Once I get into fucking James McAvoy, fuck all that bullshit. But yeah, the classic series.
Days of Future Past was good, and so was
Yeah, a couple of those are all right, but there's so many bad ones that they outnumber the good ones. First one was good, yeah.
First one was good. The second one was good. Second one's Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
So that's like a merge of McAvoy and Stewart. It's the Apocalypse one that got dumb, and then Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, Dark Phoenix was a tough one to sit through.
But yeah, it's tough because there's not a lot more. What do we got? Napoleon, which just came out. We got
Priscilla.
-1 and Aquaman.
Priscilla with Elvis Presley's
Priscilla's
wife. It's
already
Sophia
out.
Coppola.
My girl wants to see that, and
Yeah, I want to see it so bad.
I think she said it was okay.
Yeah, it's the same director that did Lost in Translation, and I love Lost in Translation. So I'm like, I'm all in it.
Yeah, you'll have to check it out. That one's more about the wife, obviously, than him.
Yeah.
But I hear they said that Elvis was a piece of shit from the way they made that movie seem.
I'm all here for it.
But yeah, I'm excited for that Aquaman too, honestly. But there's not. Yeah, we're getting to the end of the year, so my lists are almost done. The only thing that could change it is I haven't seen that Flowers of the Moon, Napoleon, and
yeah, but those are horror movies, so
exactly, yeah. But those could be, favorite movies of the year.
oh yeah.
But Thanksgiving is like one of probably my favorite movie of everything, like horror, just period. That was like my favorite movie of the year.
Don't go crazy now.
No, I'm serious. That was my favorite fucking movie of the year, motherfucker.
Because I can't remember what else came out this year.
That's what I know. It's everything gets blends in so much.
Is there anything good that even came out this year? I mean, I saw a lot of movies, but nothing stands out.
Most of it's all horror, man.
No, didn't like Mission Impossible. Did that come out this year? Or was that last year?
No, that was this year.
Right.
But you said you didn't even care for that much.
Mission Impossible, no.
Yeah, I liked it.
Saw X?
I liked it more than you.
It was
Saw
all right.
X came out. Yeah.
What was that?
The Saw X.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was another good one.
No, but there's I don't know. All the movies I went to see and nothing.
Fucking Slip, man's got a nice little raised artwork too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What can I see the inside? Does it look cool on the inside?
Oh, it's not a steel book.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah. I wish that'd be sweet if it was a steel book. I don't know if they did a steel book for this one.
I thought they did.
They might have. They probably did. I just didn't. It was probably a little more. So I really like this artwork.
Showing ones we just picked up.
Yeah, I ordered that too.
It was like $5, $6.
Yeah, I ordered the second one because I love Top Gun Maverick, but then I was like, the first one's only like $7, so might as well. Yep, that embossed slip.
Look at this cover. That's a cool cover.
What's Death Friday? Oh, for the name of that.
Where's comic? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go Death Friday. That'd be cool.
And then they put out a really nice box set for trimmers too.
Ooh.
I don't even know how the fuck you got yours already. Mine said it won't come till like Wednesday.
So a few things.
Did you get that Monster Squad 4K?
Not yet. No. I got Mean Streets. Speak of Scorsese.
Ooh.
Ooh, hell yeah. Get that going, brother. Good for you. But yeah. I'm trying to think, man. I'd say anyone want to highlight maybe a favorite kill in this before we get into the rating. I'd probably go, honestly, man, I would probably just freaking go one of the kills when when the guy who's like, it's his first day or whatever, when he turns and then he
Yeesh.
turns over to the employee of the month girl, and then the white thing comes out of her, sucks into her mouth, and then it just like split and like blows out of her neck.
That was her neck, yeah.
That was pretty fucking sweet. They didn't really go like all out with the kills. I feel like they just put so much into the practical effects. You know what I mean? So this movie, I guarantee, wasn't made for much at all. So I have to look and see how
I
much.
wonder what it. Yeah, let me see.
Would that have been your favorite kill too, Perry?
Yeah, probably that one because a lot of the kills they didn't really show. I mean, it was
Yeah.
cool seeing the nail gun to the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty dope.
I bet you that probably a mill or something, if anything. I don't think it even went to the theaters at all.
The Bruce Campbell kill I thought was a little bit weak with the glass, the broken glass.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, he went up and he just like poked him in the neck and he's like, I fell over. I was just like, nah, come on. At least go in a couple times, like really give it to him.
Right. I'm not even seeing anything for it. Oh wait, maybe here.
You guys up on Wikipedia?
No, IMDb. I don't fucking go on Wikipedia.
For the budget?
Just asking.
Motherfucker, just because you live on Wikipedia doesn't mean we do.
That's why I got my material from Wikipedia.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing shit for it.
Yeah, it was in limited theaters.
Yeah, probably for like a weekend or something. Yeah, it doesn't say shit about how much it.
Yeah, I guess they didn't state it.
I guess not. Scarpat, what was your favorite though? Same.
Yeah, definitely. There's nothing up on Wikipedia. No, my favorite scene in the movie is when that big nerdy guy bites Devin Sawa on the fucking leg or whatever,
And the arm.
and then on the arm and leg, he goes, "Oh, it was me. I bit him. Fuck him."
Yeah.
Stupid fucking scene that was.
What an asshole.
Yeah, right.
That guy deserved a bad death, and he fucking lived.
He should have got fucking killed after that. That was so Devin Sawa technically wasn't infected then.
No, he's not.
Unless that guy had like an STD.
Right.
The other guy bit him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
And he tells everybody, and the girl goes, "That's fucking terrible."
Yeah.
This movie was actually filmed at a Babies R Us.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it really? Wow.
Well, Babies R Us is the one toy stores. So that's why it didn't look like a toy store.
Counties of Columbus, Carpenter, Lynch, and Wright have been evacuated. This is a nod to four directors, Chris Columbus, John Carpenter, Joe Lynch, and Edgar Wright, that served as inspiration. While zapping the TV at the employee's room, briefly plays Curse of Chucky. Devin Sawa appears in Chucky 2021.
I hate that Scarpad has me on Wikipedia.
It's a helpful tool, I guess.
I guess. Great. I'm gonna sign up now.
Fuck.
I'm gonna make an account and shit.
Some people even fucking donate.
Yeah.
You
That's
can donate.
crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could post here. I'm gonna post online content creator Scarpad. Just write a bunch of shit about Scarpad.
I need my own wiki, baby.
Right?
Then I can go in and change myself.
You could do that shit on IMDb too, it looks like.
Can you really? That's
yeah. It's a like box office. It shows I can edit it, but I have to be signed in, and I'm not signed in right now.
Should go see what I wrote under Dylan's up on Wikipedia. Not pretty. All right, so are we rating this? Can I rate it?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess out of 5, is that we're still doing that?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Oh
out
wow.
of 5.
Yeah, and anybody in the chat, if you guys were able to watch this weekend, or I mean this week, I'm sorry, throw your rating down below. Spoilers: Devin Sawa is a mortal guy, won't stay dead in Chucky. I know, motherfuckers like Keanu Reeves, bro. Hoping to start funding by January. Hell yeah, bro.
There you go.
Keep it.
The other thing is bad too, though. I think is I've been watching the last week. I've been watching a lot of Supernatural, and like any episode of Supernatural, I thought was better. And it just seemed like it had higher production values in this movie too.
Supernatural went for 15 seasons.
Yeah, but I'm only on season 4, so I mean they were doing pretty good back then.
15 seasons. It was
I know.
the first 3 seasons are the best.
I know that's right here, the first 5. But
yeah, dude.
Who would think after 15 seasons they're still not going strong?
Dude, Supernatural. I love all of Supernatural.
Let's see what happened. Dean goes to hell for the 45th time.
Yeah, Supernatural is incredible, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of the I fucking love them. But I do got my Ash shirt, Army of Darkness Ash shirt.
Cool.
Evil Ash.
So 2.5 for me. What do you think,
Barry?
On Letterboxd, I gave it a 2 out of 5.
Oh, so 2, yeah, 2.
Letterboxd.
Yeah.
IMDb contributor, they call it.
Do they have one for IMDb Stealer?
I want to be a contributor. I want to
You
contribute.
could pay IMDb Pro. You got me fucked up.
What do you get with that?
Not much.
Be seen as you want. Expand your network. Get informed.
I can see you going. Hey, Perry goes. Yeah, I got a 500,000 subs on you on what the fuck? What was that one? Vimeo or something.
IMDb Premium. Claim
I am on IMDb Premium, motherfucker.
Add photos, videos, and credits to your page. Get contact and representation info. Find professional connections.
Does anybody know also what the fuck's going on with this whole like sub thing? Threads. It's like Instagram almost came out. They come out with like a Twitter version of themselves. Have you seen that?
That was hot for like 2 minutes.
It's horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, and you can't delete your account without deleting your Instagram.
I can
Like,
see
they
why.
got you.
That's fucked.
I can see why no one's up there posting, but the people with ads.
Right.
So you said 2, right, Perry?
I gave it a 2 out of 5. Yeah.
So I'd probably go 2. I think I gave it a 5 on IMDb. I didn't get to do it on Letterboxd shit, so I'd probably go 2.5. Fun. I'd watch it every few years just to bullshit and just because I love Bruce Campbell. Huge Bruce
I
Campbell.
hate to say this though, believe it or not,
Fact.
just as the movie is, if it had a couple of titty scenes in it, it would have been a 3 for me.
Oh yeah.
All day.
All day. Why they won't fucking put any titty scenes in these movies anymore?
Like if we would have seen the couple that was there.
Fuck
Yeah, what
it.
the fuck?
Yeah, like if we would have seen them
I mean,
do
bro,
something. Yeah.
It's Black
And
Friday.
then that scene would have been so much better if him being like, what the fuck?
They're working when they know they don't want to, and Devin Sawa ain't bending that chick over the fucking over a goddamn over Bruce Campbell's office table. Like you'd have been fucking that bitch over that asshole boss's fucking desk. I mean, that ain't real. I mean, it ain't realistic what just happened.
And when you can't afford aliens and zombies, titties will always get you there.
Yeah. And I mean, nobody got banged in an office in this, so it's just not real. It's not realistic.
Exactly. Or in the break room, you know.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to get banged in an office.
Well, at least or in the shitters
on a wooden desk. Two Gun gave it a 2.5. Slips, Chill Out Man gave it 3. I love Bruce. I feel you, brother. I love Bruce too.
He had some funny moments in this too.
Yeah. Evan gave it a 2.7 out of 5. Slips. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I thought Robert Kurtzman did a fucking fantastic job with the practical effects. I feel like that's all I've mentioned, but I really thought they did great with that. I was really surprised how cool the
effects were good.
The zombies and shit looked, man. They looked great.
And they weren't all the same too, which is dope.
Yeah, they had no right to look that good. It's just
No,
Dude,
great.
that white shit was so creepy though. Like it
The
was all like
spaghetti?
worms.
I want to
Yeah,
see.
it
I want to see more of that. You know,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I feel when the guy got
that
when the
ending,
guy got exploded,
monster.
he was only a little tiny pile.
I didn't need to see that
You know?
ending, the big monster at the end. I'd have been fine just seeing like more zombies and better kills instead of that big like fucking
Yeah.
blob monster.
They were
It's
going
a
for the end of the
turkey.
world vibe. But so did we give a combined score yet? Is it 2.569?
What 2.5, 2.5, 2, 2.75 from Evan, 3 from Chill Out, 2.5 from Two Gun. Yeah, I mean that's probably average score of 2.3. 69, motherfucker.
2.369, not bad. Not bad.
Not too shabby.
And about half a score higher than this piece of shit Godzilla movie with Matthew Broderick in it. I tell you, this was the perfect one to put on after I ate the fucking turkey because I was out like a light as fucking Jean Ponce Stallone there, and Matthew Broderick goes after a fucking iguana through the whole fucking movie. And you know what's funny about this movie? The fucking army does more damage than Godzilla did in the whole thing. Army's blowing up buildings. Godzilla's not touching shit.
Yeah.
He actually leaves without knocking down nothing. The army blows fucking everything up. So this movie still sucks. Nice steelbook though.
What was the movie you said? Oh, the Godzilla one.
98 Godzilla. Still sucked.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that one.
The 4K looked good though, but it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll do it for our Black Friday review.
Is there a Blu-ray for this?
Yeah, there's a Blu-ray for
I
it.
think there is, yeah.
I wonder if there's commentary on it. I'd like to hear what like
They
the
probably
direct-
couldn't afford a commentary.
Oh man, I would hope so.
Oh, it's one of
I
those
want to hear,
cheap ass
like-
commentaries where they point you to a fucking web link to fucking listen to it.
Oh, I had a question. So I just watched my first 4K, which was The Grinch, which
Nice.
for some reason it looks a little washed out and not super saturated.
The
I don't know why.
cartoon Grinch or
I
the
have
movie Grinch?
But
Jim
I,
Carrey Grinch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not
it
the
looks a
Boris
little-
Karloff Grinch.
Yeah. But I put it in, and are there no more menu screens?
They're going away with them. A lot of them, yeah.
sometimes they don't have them, but then or like after the movie ends, then it'll take you to it. But sometimes they just like go right into the movie.
Yeah,
There's
I was like,
movies
what
for
the-
that one, though.
no, it just said play at the top
I
left. I was like, what the
I
hell?
have the Grinch. I haven't
The
watched.
worst guy is the Paramount. They usually have like a still picture and play and setup. Cheapest menus you ever seen in your life.
I like menu screens, you know? It's always cool.
Yeah, if it's done well, you know.
Yeah.
This is the one I got. It's like the Grinchmas edition.
Yeah. I think, let me see. I got it somewhere here.
I haven't. I used my digital code, but I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if there's anything different with this Grinchmas edition. I'm sure it's the same.
Yeah, it's the Grinchmas. Grinchmas.
Yeah. I have to check that one out. I
A little dark.
I was disappointed with that movie.
I'm gonna
what?
watch this
The
tomorrow.
Grinch? Yeah, it's
With Jim Carrey? Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of
it's
here.
a bad take on the cartoon
Oh,
classic.
yeah.
What?
He's awesome.
It's like it's the same thing like Batman Beyond or whatever. Jim
Get
Carrey is the
the
Riddler.
fuck out of here.
Jim Carrey is the Riddler.
The motherfucker don't ever talk bad about the
This
fuck-
is a classic, bro.
Dude, that shit is incredible. I'm with
Yo, he had to undergo torture training just to like wear the makeup and stuff. Like,
No,
dude, and they're supposed to do a second one.
you
and
don't.
yeah, I heard he's gonna
feel-
come back for
You
a second
don't
one.
feel the dog like you do in the cartoon original. Boris Karloff had nuance to him. He wasn't just a.
Bro,
he was Jim Carrey.
narrated the movie.
Oh, he was the Grinch too.
Anthony Hopkins narrated the Jim Carrey one. Dude, Jim Carrey went through hell to make that movie, and it's
Yes, and he played Jim Carrey in it.
You could tell we're old. We like menu screens.
I love nobody's saying that the original isn't fucking incredible
I
too.
know.
Don't
But,
fucking
look at compare the movies, okay? Right. Batman, whatever the fuck that was, as the Riddler. Okay,
Bro,
the
don't
Grinch,
fucking
the
talk
Grinch, the Grinch as the Grinch,
to that.
and then the Mask as the Mask. And tell me those characters aren't the fucking same thing.
It's Jim Carrey.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
Jim Carrey is
He
incredible.
killed it, bro. He killed it.
He's different as the Grinch, bro, because
It's
he
the
goes so
the
deep into the
Grinch.
makeup. Exactly. And dude, it's Jim Carrey. He has just that huge personality to, of course, you're gonna fucking tell it's him. We're adults. We're not little kids.
That's right.
Little kids are gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's the Grinch!" Like my stepson is genuinely. He will watch, like, you know how they did that, the Mean one, where it's
Yeah.
like the guy who plays the Terrifier plays like a horror figure of the Grinch.
Nice.
Rather watch that than the Jim Carrey Grinch because he's scared shitless of
I
that.
never saw that. Was that any good? I didn't know that.
I've never seen it either, but I'm sure it's terrible. You gotta watch the animated one with fucking Doctor Strange, which is dog shit. I'm gonna tell him he can only watch the fucking Boris Karloff
Oh, you're
one.
talking. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You're talking about the remake animated one.
Yeah, dog shit.
That wasn't terrible.
It ain't the Boris Karloff one. So now you're gonna say the fucking
It's probably, no, it's not even close.
and you're gonna
Although
have the Doctor
that
Strange.
one's probably better than the fucking Jim Carrey one.
You're a fucking half second
I-
kick.
What? It's my opinion, motherfucker.
So next week, next Saturday, we'll be doing 30 Days a Night to fucking kick off December with Holiday motherfucking Horror Fest, y'all. And I believe that was actually my boy Two Gun Pedro's pick, man. So I cannot wait. This is a fucking awesome, winter horror film to watch. It's gonna be a great one. I should have added Jim Carrey's The Grinch on there just to spite Scarpad. Still got time. Might have to. Now this motherfucker won't never not talking. I never seen some shit like that. Yeah, Jim Carrey was good in Kick-Ass too.
I need to watch that.
Jim Carrey is a national treasure. I
Oh
can't
yeah.
believe you would talk like that about Jim
No,
Carrey.
back-to-back classics,
I'm
bro.
disappointed. I'm disappointed that you would talk like that about him.
You're a mean
Yeah.
one.
No, we
Mr.
definitely still
Grinch.
got your Lawnmower Man. Scarpad loves Lawnmower Man.
Really?
I wouldn't say love it.
It
Well,
won my
yeah.
poll for worst 90s movie.
He loves,
Really? No, I mean, it's all
Scarpad
right.
loves it. No,
It's-
I love Jeff Fahey. So
I just saw him the other night, and I saw Psycho 3 for the first time in a long time, and he
Yeah.
was great in Psycho 3.
he's so good.
Psycho 3 was so much better than I remember. That was a good movie.
I fucking love Psycho 3. Always have.
Yeah,
And that's,
because
Anthony Perkins directed that.
yeah, he kept what came from Psycho, and then he took he saw the 80s slasher movies were big, so he melded the two, and I thought he did a great job. Great movie.
Shit, man. I know. I should have thought
Shit,
about
we should have watched that this week. Fuck.
what.
Psycho 3.
Yeah, that's a good one, bro. Yeah, 30 Days a Night is gonna be fun as fuck to do. I haven't seen that in a while too.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't seen it yet.
You never
Oh,
seen
it's good. Yeah.
It's still sealed. I haven't
it? It was
opened it
like
yet.
five. When did you get it? It was like $5
Uh,
on Blu-ray.
I got this maybe a year and a half ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one to do. And then we'll announce. I got a new movie that none of us have seen. That will be week 2 of December. So I'll announce that next week. So that'll be fun. So trying to do some movies here and there that I've never seen either, because most of the time I'm picking stuff that I've seen. So very rare that I do movies that I haven't seen either, So I figure that'd be fun to do every now and then. Plus there's a lot of good stuff coming out lately, man. Especially horror. Now's a great time to be a horror fan, because they finally, that horror I feel like is MCU, that shit's kind of dying out, man. And it's horror is kind of I feel like horror is the number one thing right now, honestly.
Yeah. Although that Loki season 2 is kind of good.
That was
Which is
incredible.
Max. Yeah,
That
bro.
was so good. I honestly wanted to stream the whole season on Kick, but I'd already watched the first 4 episodes, and I was like, I don't want to like just stream 5 and 6 and then spoil people.
Yeah.
But yeah, season 2 was great, man. Yeah, that was fucking sick. Let me see that. I have Lawnmower Man somewhere.
I haven't seen Lawnmower Man. Is it worth watching or?
Yeah, it's worth watching.
Oh yeah, it was an
Okay,
alright
okay.
movie.
It's not like people. I don't know. It's a good one though. It's got a lot of like, sci-fi futuristic shit going on for it, man. For a '90s film, it was like really ahead of itself. It's got Pierce Brosnan in it too.
Yeah, I thought it was an okay flick.
Yeah, it's not incredible, but it was supposed to be based off a Stephen King story, and then they went so far away from what the Stephen King story was, but then they tried to still like say this is a Stephen King story, and then he like sued the people because he was like, this is not what my story was about, and you guys are kind of just like trying to like come up off my name. And so then they had to take his name off of it and shit. But Jeff Fahey's great in it. He kind of plays like a goofball in it, like a bit of a slow guy. And then, but I told Billy that we'll have to do that in the beginning of the year. So that'll be a fun one to do at some point. Then with Holiday Horror Fest, I wasn't able to fit it in. So yeah, I want to get that out of there at one point. Yeah. A little bit of a Matrix with pixels, yeah. It's how the internet was before the internet we have today. Same great horror this year. Yeah. We had some great horror this year, that's for sure. Yeah, I swear to God, every, me and Scarphead would be like, this is our favorite movie. And then a month or two later go by and we'd be like, I think this is my new favorite horror movie. So it's a good year, man. Definitely stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff that I've seen that people like were not talking about. And me and Scarphead were some of the few people that, talk about it. And now I'm hearing people finally talk about some of the things, that, we were talking about a couple months ago,
Yeah, 2 of the biggest movies that were going to be tops of my list were movies that didn't even come out in the theaters.
Yeah, that was another thing we were saying too. Like literally, and it'd been so cool to see those movies in theater, because me and Scarp had that's a whole experience, and that I think that's what made Thanksgiving, the Eli Roth one, so awesome for me, because I remember when I watched it for the first time by myself in a packed theater. I had the trailer we had said, which you'll have to go back and watch our spoiler review that we did last week on it. And I said, like, this was one of the first movies that they didn't ruin everything in the trailers. And when I saw that opening, I just had a grin on my face and my jaw was just dropped. I was like, this is going to be fucking awesome, dude. And I had a blast with that, man. So... yeah, and it looks like one of the guys, what's his name? And he was in Scream 3, and he was the sheriff in Thanksgiving. So looks like maybe he could come back for the new Scream 7 with all the drama going on now with that. Which is Scarphead. Remember I said it might be a few years. It looks like they're trying to get Scream. They're gonna film Scream 7 in 2024 and try and have it out by like early 2025. Patrick, yes, thank you, Ev. Thank you, brother. Yeah, Infinity Pool was a great one too. There's a great 4K unrated Steelbook that they put out. I got to watch that too, because I still haven't watched the unrated version of that. Dude, Thanksgiving is my favorite movie of the year right now, man. I had a blast. I don't see how anybody could not like that movie, man. I saw so many people just saying it's the best Eli Roth movie. Bet like people were giving that 9 out of 10 all across the board, man. That was like a 5 out of 5 for me. I think I gave it, dude. And I think I originally said it was like 4.75, but my theater experience was so awesome that I just had to boost it up, man, for that fucking 5. I just had such a blast with that. And next Scream, bro, is gonna be tough, bro. Have you seen any of the Scream movies, Perry?
The first 2.
First 2, yeah. The last couple years they relaunched it, and they did, Scream 5 and 6. They brought Scream 6 to New York, which was a fucking sweet setting.
That's pretty
I
cool.
think they were talking about doing Scream 7 like in like around Christmas time. That was what I was hearing, which I
Make
thought
it a Christmas movie. Hell yeah.
that would have been sick as fuck, which is funny that now they're talking about Scream or Terrifier 3 being around Christmas time and being a Christmas movie. So, but it's now they had Jenna Ortega and this girl, Melissa Barrera. They were like sisters in the movie, and they were the two stars. And then I guess Melissa Barrera said some fucked up tweet. I don't even know what she said. I wouldn't say it's fucked up, but something that was against fucking
Someone got triggered. Yeah.
Yeah, something that got triggered, and they canceled her ass. They fired her, and then the next day they said Jenna Ortega was quitting. But then they said they changed it, and then they said that she always had planned to not come back because their scheduling conflicts for Wednesday she had just too much going on, so she was never coming back. But it was like literally the next day after they
time,
Melissa Barrera. But so I supposedly she was never coming back, which I kind of do believe. It could be bullshit though, just to try to steer away from it. But
sure.
So the two stars of it are gone now. So they're like, what the fuck are they gonna do? And they had gotten rid of Sydney because they weren't willing to pay her enough money for
what a shit show
going in New York. So now that they lost those two big stars, I'm sure they have more money to be able to pay her what she wanted before. So maybe they'll be able to get her back, because I'm sure that that's what they're trying to do, because they have no other options. You know what I mean? They lost the 2 stars, and now they have 2 stars worth of money freed up. So I'm like, well, they're like, well, we can bring her back. But it's just like, I'm very curious to see what the fuck they're gonna do with that, man. But it'd be I'll definitely be there day one, but I do not know what the fuck they can do with that, man. I know Patrick Dempsey from Thanksgiving. I believe that is Sydney's husband. So it's like you can bring him in, and he was like FBI, or he was a detective or something. But it's like, I don't know where they're gonna go with the next killer or any of that, man. And it's like, I think she has 2 kids now. I don't know, man. It's tough, man. I feel like they should do, if they can get 7 out, which is going to be directed by Chris Landon, who did this movie Freaky and the Happy Death Day movies. It's like, after they do 7, I think they need to just call it for a while, and because they really need to like just kind of end it at 7 and then come back and just like do a completely new cast and let Sydney just like fucking do her own thing, man. They gotta stop trying to bring these legacy characters back,
or do like a multiverse thing, you know?
Yeah. they're just too busy trying to bring these legacy characters back. Yeah, Evan, she didn't even say anything wrong, and I didn't even really look into it because I think the whole thing is so fucking stupid. She, freedom of speech, you should be able to say
speak your mind, lose your job.
Exactly, man. It's so ridiculous nowadays, man. These companies think they own you, literally, man.
Facts.
They should do the next Scream movie theme.
Yeah,
I could see. I think Christmas would be pretty cool to see Ghostface in a snowstorm.
Yeah, after seeing Black Friday, it would be cool to see more movies centered around certain type of holidays and like smaller holidays. I think that'd be kind of cool to see more movies like that.
Yeah, and it's crazy because that's Paramount too, and they're trying to really build out their horror like world, and they did like that Orphan movie. They did Smile, which was really good. They've been putting out some pretty good horror movies the last year. They didn't put out a shit ton, but then they got Scream, and I think they also put out that Pet Sematary prequel, which that was mid as hell, but they're trying to dip their toes in it. I think that was just fucking terrible for them to fire her. But honestly, if they weren't gonna have Jenna Ortega, I guess whatever, man. Because I don't want to have just Melissa Barrera, because I think they're holding too much on the fucking Billy's daughter shit.
Genocide is bad.
Yeah, they say she dipped because of it, but honestly, I almost believe that she probably wasn't coming back because I would have loved for it to just become Jenna Ortega's. Like,
Did she come out and say that, or did someone else say that?
supposedly, her PR team said that she had planned to not come back. Period. Months. She just hasn't announced it because there was like nothing coming out about the movie.
Yeah.
No news, but they were trying to get there. Netflix said that they can't let her do it because she's filming Wednesday season 2, and they were still holding out hope to get her for a cameo. And then I guess that's not happening. So I think now that they just announced it, but it was just so weird that they announced it right
Yeah.
after
Why wouldn't they hold that for a little bit?
Ferreira gets fired. So
Yeah.
it probably is that, and they probably just came up with this fucking good ass story. It'd be like, no, she was never gonna come back. It's not about Melissa Barrera, but I guarantee, that's what it was about. Because she was probably like, well, if they're gonna fire her over this, fuck these people. Plus, she's probably like, I'll just work with Tim Burton. I mean, she's doing Beetlejuice 2 right now. And she's doing.
Yeah.
It's like I would put, I mean, Tim Burton's a fucking legend, so it's like I'd put all my attention on that guy.
Michael Keaton come back as Beetlejuice.
I think so.
Ooh,
He's
that'd
like
be cool.
He's like 80 years old. He got an old
I
Beetlejuice
think they
thing
gave him a
on.
little fat suit. There was a picture, but I don't know if it was actually him.
Oh, all the makeup, maybe they can pull it off.
There was a picture of him, but I like I said, I wasn't sure if it was actually him. Let me see if I can find it real quick before we get out of here.
30 years, he said no to fucking going into any kind of suits. Now all of a sudden he's fucking Batman again and Beetlejuice again.
Yeah.
I guess the roles are slowing down.
He's getting old, man. He's probably just like, fuck it.
I'll never do Batman. Okay, I'll do that movie. No problem.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. There was a picture. I couldn't tell if this was him or maybe like a stunt actor. So there was pictures like they took completely like redid the town and everything, and they like brought it back because it looks like it's the same exact area, the same house and everything. It looks pretty good, man. I'm very curious. It's just so weird to see like, I'd heard that they were gonna have Johnny Depp maybe play Beetlejuice, but
Can he come into the country now still?
huh?
Is he back in the country? I thought he wasn't allowed here for some reason.
Why would he not be allowed?
I don't know, something happened. He was living in France for a while.
That
I don't know.
motherfucker can live wherever the fuck he wants.
I'm pretty sure he was out for some reason. I forget what it was.
Well, unless you know why, then
I don't.
what you're talking about. Can't speak on shit you don't even know about, motherfucker.
Sure you can. Happens all the time.
Yes, it does. I guess it does. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was on Instagram. I saw it, but I'm not seeing it. They're not showing nothing online.
Oh wow, they completely cut Amber Heard out of Aquaman.
No, I heard she's in like 2 scenes.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, she's in a couple of scenes. Like they show one of the scenes in the trailer where I think she's gonna get taken prisoner and locked in this fucking room. Like you'll see her and then you won't ever see her again. They won't kill her, but you'll just see her once and that's it.
Yeah, because it's so weird. Now he has like a son, a newborn baby. So it's like,
What-
what's gonna happen? What are they gonna?
Didn't he get a kid at the end of some other movie though?
What happened?
Why do I remember that he found a kid? Was he taking care of that kid at the end of one of the movies?
No,
I swear to God, I thought he was.
no, that's in the trailer of the new one.
Yeah,
But
we saw that baby in something
Not
else.
gonna be in it. I don't understand it.
Yeah, she's supposed to be the mother, right?
I mean, yeah, because they were bang. I mean,
King and Queen.
that's how it always is,
I don't know why they just didn't recast her like fucking the chick from Scream.
Exactly. Oh shit! I wonder how much. It says 68% off for that Walking Dead box set. I wonder how much it is.
Are you shopping the other one we're sitting here?
No, I just saw it. I was trying to find this fucking picture. I hate Instagram where if you see something, you can never find it again.
No, yeah. Once you only see it once and it's gone.
It's gone.
Well,
Why
for
did-
ads, yeah.
yeah.
Gone.
And Scream franchise believe in the Second Amendment. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. He's still alive, so. It's,
I just want him to bring back who's that guy that played as Jake there in Jericho? Skeech Ulrich. Can we bring that dude back in this? I know we got Skeech. I want Skeech back.
Skeech.
you want Skeech?
He's the original. He's OG.
OG motherfucking G. Yeah, I don't know. I'll never find this shit. But yeah, I don't know. But like I said, next Saturday, 30 Days a Night.
That's a good one.
Check us out. It's gonna be a fun one. Josh Hartnett.
What happened to that guy? He was every place. Now you don't see him at all.
Yeah. He does a few things here and there, but not much. He was in that one show. What was that? It was like it was a horror show too, man. And it was about he played a werewolf.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah,
Can't think of the name though.
the Showtime one with that chick in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the chick.
Yeah.
The British chick. I forget. Who
Yeah,
she
and there was
played
that
in.
stuff that was happening. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. It looks
I,
like she plays in,
I might have to look up on Wikipedia. I forget what the fucking name was.
he was in Oppenheimer. You never saw that. He actually has been in a few things. I
Oh,
forget.
okay. Yeah.
He was in that Netflix movie Amazon movie Die Hard. He was in an episode of Black Mirror recently. Operation Fortune.
Never saw that one.
X, Wrath of Man. It actually looks like he's been in a lot, just stuff that maybe I don't watch as much. Penny Dreadful.
That's it. Pretty dreadful. Yeah.
That was good.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
First year was good.
Oh, that was actually I enjoyed Penny
The
Dreadful.
first year was good. The guy went off the rails a little bit.
I'd say like the first two seasons were good. It was more the third. No, I thought that was a pretty good show though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll be back next Saturday. Scarpad just dropped a 007 review for
Spy Love Me.
I Love Me. We're gonna have to be getting that Moonraker out here shortly. I can't wait for that one. I'll be dropping my review on that too. It's the same review, just I haven't uploaded it yet. So go check that out on Scarpad's channel. Perry, you got anything going on before we get out of here, brother?
Just dropping stuff. I dropped my Loki reactions today for episode 1 and 2. So that's pretty much it. Just a bunch of bullshit,
Hell yeah. As always, man, go check us out. Carolina Chris has been streaming a shit ton on Kick. So if you haven't, I recommend going and downloading Kick. Scarpad doing watch-alongs on there. I've been doing watch-alongs. I took a little break, and Scarpad took a little break. He was doing them every night, but he's been doing his schlock theater, though, still. Perry's usually doing
Next Friday.
some Supernatural or something on Kick or some video games. So, I mean, I can't recommend downloading Kick enough. That it's been fun doing some videos on there. And if you're bored, you can actually come and watch. We've been able to actually watch the movie on there, and you could do a watch-along with us. So, I'd go sub us up and be prepared if we go live and you can actually chill and watch a movie with us and bullshit around. So, need to do a Carnival review. What do you mean? Like the show Carnival?
Or the cruise.
I remember the show. I watched that back in the day.
Stay awesome, party on. Scar, watch the Grinch. Yeah, watch the Grinch, Scarpad.
Oh, I watched the Boris Karloff one.
You're a mean one.
Dude,
all the time.
That around the fucking dude. Don't Jim
Bo-
Carrey,
Boys crawl up when I watch every year.
that they're doing a second Grinch. I wonder what they're gonna do with that. And Jim Carrey's coming back. That's crazy.
That'd be cool.
He won't
I'm
be
in
playing
for
the Grinch show. He's probably just playing
Man,
a
that would be
bum,
sick.
in the street.
Perry heard differently.
Yeah, fucking kick team came for me, dude.
Did they? They did it to Chris too one night. And he
Yeah.
was with me, and he was like he was doing it to Twitch and Kick, and then they kicked him off Kick, and he was still going on Twitch. So that was surprising.
So they kicked you, Dylan?
No, Perry.
Me.
Oh, they kicked him.
One
Yeah,
night
tell me
they
about
did
that.
Chris,
Okay.
and one night they did Chris too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I told you, if you keep on
Oh,
showing
yeah.
that porn, they'd be kicking you.
Are they doing a Grinch too? But
I heard they were. I heard
That's what
Jim
I-
Carrey's gonna like reprise his role. You know,
that's what I've been hearing too. That's
it depends on what you're watching. Yeah,
yeah. I'm
like I seen like anime and like wrestling stuff. They come down hard and quick.
really. Huh.
Yeah, but a lot of other stuff they're kind of like
Chris said he
loosey.
was watching the Batman, the Robert Pattinson one, and the music got him kicked.
Probably, yeah.
So
Yeah,
that ain't
music
that Nirvana music or whatever.
I think if you watch like B or C films, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
It's those big ass blockbuster.
Yeah,
movies.
don't be streaming what just came out in the theater the other day, a day later.
You pirated it. You're
Right.
streaming it on.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Wow.
I almost did. I wanted to, in the worst way, I wanted to do Burial Ground, but I thought to myself, Burial Ground might just be pushing the limits of what I want to play on here
Right.
until we see otherwise.
Yeah. It's funny.
Perry, I'll send you a copy. You put it
I
on.
thought he had got kicked off Twitch for sure, though, man. And then he
think
said
so?
they'll just bleep the music for it, which that's not bad.
Oh
Where
wow,
they
that's pretty good.
music, that's actually pretty cool. But has Perry seen Burial Ground? That'd be funny.
No,
You should react to that, Perry.
too iconic. Oh boy, is it not good? That's Italian horror, right?
Yeah, it's so funny, bro. It's so funny. That's like one that fucking all the other guys that used to come hang out, man, they hated it. Robbie hated it, Vern hated it, Steph hated it, Fable, they all hated it, but me and Scarpad loved it. Yeah. Me and Scarpad got fucking we're smoking hella bud, and we were watching that just laughing our ass off, man. So
I still gotta watch the 4K.
if you watch it by yourself, it's kind of like not as fun. But if you watch it like with a buddy or something like we did, we were just having a fucking blast. So I don't know. I think it's funny. But that's the thing, me and Scarpack can kind of find the fun.
And I predicted the tit biting at the end when the guy bit the mother's tit off.
Yeah,
I predicted that. I said that this little fucker's gonna bite a tit off, and
bro.
yeah.
You just, now he's never gonna watch it. Or maybe he is gonna. Maybe that just
That sounds
sealed-
intriguing.
that sealed the deal.
Putting it on
Do they have
tonight.
it on Amazon? Do they have it on Amazon for
he
sale?
bit that mother tonight.
Is there a 4K?
Yeah,
I got it.
I have
I
a
got the
4K.
4K.
So you know Scarpad has it. Oh no, Two Gun did it. He didn't hate
Three?
it.
Okay.
He enjoyed it. He
That's
gave
pretty
it a 3, which is very understandable to give it a 3. Gary North, Burial Ground is a masterpiece of Italian cinema. Now you're you're speaking my language.
Absolutely.
That's why I be here, knowing you guys watch it makes movies better. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, we have fun with it. Even if the movie's dog shit, we still find whatever charm we can out of the movie.
Yeah.
Give it a 4. Yeah, Scarpad gave it a 5. So you know,
It's
Stand
pretty
by.
hard for a movie to have nothing in it that you enjoy.
that's it.
You
Yeah,
know, like
it's fair.
even like movies I hate, like there's still nuggets in there that I really enjoy. You know.
yeah.
Well, this one's got a lot of nuggets.
That's the thing, man. I try to always, respect that somebody put a lot. Like, I mean, people
Sure,
put a
yeah.
year of their life into a movie.
Although I have to give Perry some respect here. When he first started doing reactions, he wouldn't go anywhere near a horror movie.
Yeah.
He said horror movies frighten him. Now he's watching all sorts of shit horror movies. So
Well, yeah.
he's graduated.
It's called character growth.
Now you gotta stop watching them on that fucking 12-inch screen in front of you and put them on a big screen TV.
No, I've been
Or
there.
he's just got a nice little TV behind him.
Oh,
Or there's that character growth.
yep.
So yeah, as I said earlier, 30 Days a Night. Tune in next Saturday. It's gonna be a fun one. I'm sure this is on Amazon Prime or Pluto or Tubi. Two gonna probably, if he knows, he can throw it down below to let you guys know where it's being played right now. If not, I'm pretty certain that the Blu-ray is like $4 or $5.
No, I know for sure that's definitely streaming.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah.
Get the Blu-ray.
Yeah, but I recommend getting the Blu-ray as always. I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a good Black Friday and were able to get all the fucking awesome Blu-rays and TVs and game systems and toys that you wanted. And for all the kids in your
Or
family.
at least get some good weed.
Yeah.
That too. I got some good deals.
And hell yeah. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as always, we will catch you guys next week. And we'll see you next time. Peace out, y'all.
Donate to
The
Wikipedia.
balloons. I got a hole in my shirt.